Greetings. Welcome to Karen Hope's 15 Minutes of Solid Inspiration, the channel where hope grows inspiration, y'all. Thank you for being here. Now, jumping on the channel today to let y'all know that episode 128 of my daily inspirational podcast, Karen Hope's 15 Minutes of Solid Inspiration, has been produced and published and is available for listening in the podcast platform, but links down below in the description box. Y'all take a listen. Like I said, today is episode 128, and this is what it was about. I'm not going to talk much about it, okay? I will say that it piggybacked off of yesterday's episode, which was, discovering our joy and knowing that joy is needed to joyfully anticipate our future. Now, what does joyfully anticipating our future look like? We don't want to just stay stuck there and just keep thinking about the future. We don't want to do that. That causes anxiety. So what I talked about today is just knowing that we've had a bright future all along, and when we start to discover things about ourselves, we begin to see things happening around us, and we tend to think that happiness is growing and we're on our way to our bright future, it's there. Although it is there, we start to understand that God has been giving us glimpses of this promise, glimpses of this bright future, just in us, all along. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, y'all. Go listen to it. And after you listen to that one, you have 127 more to listen to. Okay, I'm not going to say it today. Usually I say be like a tomato and ketchup. But I promised I'd find another goofy catchphrase, and I haven't yet. So I'll work on that. If y'all have any for me, comment. I will use it. If it's goofy, the goofier the better. That's all. Okay, so we're done with this video. We're just going to wrap it up, okay? And we're going to talk about a little inspiration. I think I'm going to use some notes today. Maybe just some bullet points. Just give me a second. Let me click right here. See what I can do about pulling up some notes, okay? I think that I'm going to just stick on this happiness thing. I'll put them up on the screen, but I don't think I'm going to need them. Maybe just to stay on track. Okay, happiness. Happiness is just we're going to talk about that. It's a flat out decision, right? When we start to go look for happiness everywhere in the world, we don't find it. We don't find true happiness. We can convince ourselves that it's happiness, but it's not happiness because we end up feeling a certain way, and it's not good. I don't want to just keep pulling words out of the air, because we're all individuals, we're all different people, and the things that I feel you may not feel, and the things that someone else feels I may not feel. But all I know is they don't feel good. It's opposite of happy. And it's a flat out decision to feel happy, And the only way to do it is to literally change our mind from not feeling happy or not feeling peaceful or not feeling the good way to changing our mind to literally feel that way. Yes, it is that cut and dry, and yes, it is that simple. It's easier said than done, but yes, it is that simple. Just change your mind, right? And along with changing our mind, we need to detach ourselves from any drama. We know what drama is. We prepare ourselves for drama before we go anywhere, don't we? We prepare ourselves. We might, take our heat with us. Yeah, I pack it too. We might need to take a blade with us. That's the way the world is now. Or, not to be so extreme, we will talk in the mirror and say, oh my God, okay, we're on our way. God, please help me. Give me strength. family gatherings. You know, Thanksgiving's coming up. Do you have to talk to yourself in the mirror before you go to someone's house? Because you know that the drama is getting ready to pop off. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving, it doesn't matter if it's Christmas, a birthday, an anniversary, it doesn't matter if it's graduation. If there's going to be drama, detach yourself. This is how we start to be happy. If we're not happy, this is how we get it. It's how we get it, and that's how we keep it, right? Here's another thing. Just need to choose peace whenever we can. Whenever we have the opportunity, just choose peace. Do you know what else that includes? Now, I don't like this. Here goes the planes again. Just give me this second. Give me a second. I don't like this as much as the next guy or gal. I don't like to not be right. Who wants to be wrong? You know, especially when we feel so close to something and we believe in it. We don't want to be wrong, right? But sometimes, y'all, if it's not about God, IJS, even if it's about us, if it's about a loved one, if it's about a spouse or a best friend, a sister, brother, whatever, best friend, it doesn't matter. If they are not causing, like, we don't have to be right. That's all I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter who it is. Sometimes it will bring things into our life. Sometimes instead of being right, we just need to be quiet. Just be at peace. Be peaceful instead of right. It makes a very big difference. And it's not being a wimp. And it's not being stepped on. It's not being a doormat. It's just being wiser. Everybody wants to be wiser, don't we? So, and then also, we need to understand that when we're looking for this happiness, y'all, and this peace and this calm and everything, all these things, you know, like I mentioned, like in the podcast episode today, our soul is like a treasure chest of things. So, like, when we find this happiness and we find this calm and everything, we need to, like, really be thanking God for it. Like, in advance and all along, especially when we get there, we need to thank God for it. Because first and foremost, we had to do some digging. We had to do some deep digging. We had to go move some stuff out of the way. We had to throw some things away. We had to, that we learned about ourselves. We had to get rid of self-sabotaging energies and fear. I want to say something really quickly too, y'all, before I lose track. If you're in a situation where there's fear, there's no love. You don't have to question yourself, but yes, there is love. Whatever love you have, it needs to cover. It needs to cover both sides until the fear is gone, because you cannot force anybody to love or be calm or be patient or be understanding or willing or even able when they are fearful. Nothing good can be there until they get to this place that we're talking about right now, where they understand what I'm about to say, that God shows us we need to take care of these blessings. Now, when we find this happiness, when we go dig down deep and find it, like that person, when they finally find the goodness, that happiness, that peace, that calm, you have to take care of it. We have to encourage it. We have to encourage it, and we have to keep it safe, because God gave us the strength. We have to thank Him for it, because He gave us the strength to even get it. We can't even get there without God. There's a lot of digging deep to do. There's a lot of soul searching that'll make us run away from ourselves. But we'll run for the hills, won't we? Won't even face that thing. It's the only way that we can, feel these things, this peace, this happiness, and get to like a bright future too. Talking about that bright future. It's ours already. And that's a wonderful thing. And we just need to continue to encourage ourselves and tell ourselves, speak over ourselves and tell ourselves it's there already. And God already made a way already. And it is all good. We get to a place where we know that we're happy and we think that things are growing all around us. and they're not even really growing. Well, they are growing, but our reality and our reality is growing, and we're getting these spiritual eyes to see that the happiness has been around all along, all around us, and all in us. Like, it's there already, and we just had to see it. And then once we see it, we're not going to take our eyes off of it, are we? We're going to keep it in our sight. We're going to keep it safe. We're going to pray for our happiness. We pray for other people's happiness. Are we praying for our own? Do we tell God, let this stay, let this remain. Help me to be strong enough to let this remain. I let it go before. What did I do before to let it go? Help me not do that again. Do you know what I mean? And that's what brings in bright futures for us. And we begin to understand that we've had a bright future all along. God has presented us with glimmers of hope and little examples of that good life and the bright future and the happiness and the joy and the calm and the peace and everything that we truly are. That's our true self. That's who we are already. And so we just have to get back aligned with it, okay? That's all we need to do. That's it with the video. I'm done. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for, making it to the end. Jeez. I really do appreciate you making the time, not even taking the time, but making the time to listen to these videos and to listen to the podcast. One moment, y'all, while the planes are flying over again. They are very, very busy, and I'm glad for that. It's military. They're doing their job, but I'm wondering why they're so busy today. But, thank you for this. Everyone who supports the podcast already, I will always say, I will never forget to tell you, thank you every day. For those who are continuing or considering to become monthly supporters of the podcast, I thank you in advance. And as far as this video goes, y'all like it, okay? Comment. Let me know about a goofy catchphrase that I could be saying besides be like a tomato and ketchup. Give me another one. And share. And if that red notification bell is just looking at you like that, all red, all like, hi, I'm a red bell. Change it. Mute it. Turn it gray for me. Turn it gray. Okay, so look, we're able to go live on the channel now. So now I'm just getting my bravery up. So we can go live. Don't have a lot of people yet to listen. I got a new subscriber today. Thank you, by the way, A-Dub. Got a new subscriber, so now we're up to 62. Now, to be able to monetize the channel, which I'm not even worried about that right now. I just love doing this. We've got a lot of more subscribers. I have a lot of subscribers that I have to get. We'll work on that. The universe will support all of this for me and you because we're being inspirational. We will be supported. But I can go live, and now I just have to I have to be brave. So we might be going live tomorrow, yeah, with all 62 of us. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm ready. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go live on Thursdays now. Maybe tomorrow, y'all. It might be next Thursday. I don't know. I just got butterflies right now. My ears are hot. Y'all have no idea this physical change that I'm feeling right now. I feel like hot right here, hot right here. Oh my gosh. I just got nervous. Okay, so it might be next Thursday. I don't know. Okay, so thank you again. I will see you here tomorrow again on the channel to announce episode 129. It's production and publication. And also tomorrow night is Fleeting Thought Thursdays. So we will be here to exchange some awesome energy and have some fun just talking back and forth. And we won't be talking about the podcast at all. I'll just find something to say. Can you believe it?